Good morning. It is Monday morning. It's just gone 7:30 and my husband and my son have now gone off to work. I don't normally vlog on a Monday because I'm usually out, but because we've been so busy the last few weekends and during the week, and the next few weekends have all been taken up with different bits and pieces, I thought I'll get some bits and pieces done today and take you along with me. Now, I do apologise for the lighting. It is still very dark this morning, and although my lights are sufficient, not brilliant obviously for filming. So I'll see how I go. I am a morning person, so I really want to get on and get bits and pieces done, but I'll show you my progress. Now, a weekend ago, we did get my husband and my youngest son's suits ready for my other son's upcoming wedding. We have actually managed to tick off a number of projects. I got my Halloween wreath done, which I was really happy. My granddaughter's first birthday, I did a little bit of crafting decorations for her party, and we had a wonderful time. That was this weekend just gone, and we've managed to complete 2 of the projects for the up and coming wedding for our son. So unfortunately I can't share those projects at the moment. I have videoed them and hopefully I will show them after the actual wedding. Now, I'm sorry if my video content hasn't been brilliant just recently, but we've just been absolutely swamped with everything that's going on at the moment. I hope you can understand that, but bear with me and I'll take you along with my day. Okay, I have just finished hoovering all the downstairs. I've decluttered the pegs, the coat pegs, and I've just obviously left jackets up for each member of the family, and I always keep my umbrellas up here, my favourite colours. I have actually shown this before, clean up after yourself, house elves don't work here, that I got from Primark, reduced down to £1. Now I did use the frame, which is up here, but I used it for another owl picture, because the owl picture I wanted to use it for, it didn't actually fit in. Well, it did, but it would cut off some of the writing, and I'll show you what I mean in a minute. Now that is actually a card, and I've had it a fair few years, and I've just got round to backing it up on some paper that I got from Hobbycraft, and put it in that brown frame, which I think really goes well. And also what I've done, used my scissors machine, used some leaves that I got from Amazon, and just obviously cut them out, so the smaller leaves, just to give it a bit of dimension in there. And as everybody knows, I love my owls, so I did that today. And I have the other day sorted out and cleaned this unit. Now I have said I had got this unit from a charity shop, and I think I paid like £4.49 for it, and I have 4 boxes in there, hats, scarves, gloves. The summer hats are down the bottom of one of the boxes now, and bags. So generally stuff that you probably will grab as you're going out of the house. I do have a catch-up bowl just here, which again needs sorting out. And I've finished this little bit off with a squirrel tea light, and I believe I got this, yeah, it was reduced down to £2, and I got that from, I think it was Home Sense a few years ago. And I've just put a black pumpkin that I got from Asda a couple of years ago. So I'm probably showing you a bit of my autumn decor, because a week today I will start decorating for Halloween, because next week I've got my friends' grandkids coming to do craft sessions, and then that following weekend we've got a Halloween party. So another item I've got is this squirrel, nutty but nice. Unfortunately I can't remember where it came from. I've got a sneaky feeling it might have been Dunham, but I'm not 100% sure. Now I finally today, I say excuse the lighting, I finally put up this picture, as I said, in my mixed shopping haul. I wanted it just for the frame to put another picture up, but I liked the print inside of the fox, and it's also to do with autumn, so I've left it up there for now. So I put that up today. I did actually get my cloakroom cleaned up. Say it's very tiny, very basic. Again, just showing my autumn decor before it gets changed. I've put a bronzy pumpkin in there. I've turned it around. It's actually a tea light holder from Poundland last year, and I've took one of my little vases off of my mantle and I've put it up here, and I have a little squirrel. Now these squirrels I paid 10p from Tesco's. I bought a whole bunch of them a few years ago, but I always leave them for my autumn decor. So that is my cloakroom. So I've cleaned that, and I'm just going to take you through. I'll turn the lights on. I have got lights on. It's been raining. It's still not brightened up enough. So here's my kitchen. It is an older kitchen, but I make do with what I've got. And that is basically stayed the same. I have actually shown you this before, and all this. And I don't know whether I actually said, but hubby did take the fire extinguisher down, and it is now under that little unit there, so it's still easy to get at. And that unit, as I said, I got from the car boot for £5. So I'm very pleased with this setup. Again, I'm showing you all this before, because in a week's time it's more than likely going to change. And I did put a pumpkin on here along with my Aladdin teapot that I got from Primark. And I've had these flowers quite some time. I think they were home bargains. And the vase pot I got from Poundland a couple of years ago. So over here I just put a pumpkin, and right in the corner there is the skull, ready to go up in a week's time. On my little blackboard it just says, if it takes less than a minute, just do it. It just reminds people. So if anybody's interested, I can go into more depth in our kitchen and how I organise our units. As I say, it is quite a small kitchen. And this is the dining room. This is another room that I've just dusted, hoovered and cleaned. And I'm going to start at the top. I did put my little plate up. This has been out quite a few weeks since I actually shared my autumn decor. I just haven't got round to actually showing you. And this is our happy place. That will be altered because I've got a boo sign, and I've just got a little red pumpkin. I think they were a set of 3 from Asda originally. Now this is the owl picture. I have got to share this. Now I've had this, I think, a couple of years now. It says, to Denise, love Leah, is always your favourite. And I just love that. It just makes me smile. And what I've done is I've used another sheet of paper out of one of my Hobbycraft books and put it on a clipboard which actually was a calendar from last year. So I just love that. That normally stays up there on that unit, and it's been there for a couple of years, but I've decided to put it on that. I've just got that canvas, Make Tea, Not War. My dining room suite, as I've shown you before, I have actually stuck with the maroon more than going orange because it matches my curtains, and I've just put these balls. I got some of them from Wilko's and some of them from a charity shop. Another one of my 10p squirrels, and I just like the maroon. And with the mats, as I said before, I got the whole set for £1.99, brand new from the charity shop. But for Halloween, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn them around, I think, and have the black. But at the moment, I've got them as maroon. And I shall have my black table runner on there. Over here, I've had this a little while. As I say, our granddaughter's only just turned 1. Got this little buggy. That was £3.49 from a charity shop. Then I got this rabbit some time ago now, and I put them both through the washing machine, and they were 49p each, and so was the Hello Kitty pyjama case. So I've just put those there. I've said this before, we don't have a utility room or a laundry room. So this is my laundry bit. I know it doesn't look very pleasant, but most of the time we leave the door open so it covers it. But if I've got visitors, or if we're having a dinner party, or we're sitting down in the dining room basically, I will collapse my area and all this will go upstairs. But especially during the winter, this is what happens. That laundry basket, this bag, that's got to go back to the caravan. That's what will bring our laundry backwards and forwards. The area, I think, was $19.99 from Dunelm. Now, I use these a lot, these here. That's for my delicate underwear and bras, just to save in the washing machine. And that is my ironing pile. I have 2 collapsible laundry bins there. They are for whites and darks when I'm sorting washing out. And then behind there I have a little rack that goes on the radiators. Obviously this has all been brought out now because of the weather. And I must admit, last night I had my tumble dryer on for the first time since before Easter, because I've always put my washing out. Being out all weekend and with it being raining and not brilliant, and I hadn't got all the work clothes actually dry for my son and my hubby, so I had to have my tumble dryer going on last night. And I said it's the first time. So as I say, I leave the door like that. It does go further back than that, and I usually put a little door stop in there so you can't really see it that much. Now this is my back doorway, and the only decorations I've done, I might put my light on and see if that's any better, there we are, is up here. Now this is what I got for £3 from the charity shop, Hogwarts School. I have actually shown this before, and I'm going to use that within my Halloween decor, I believe. And I've just put another one of those 10p squirrels up there. And I've put some pine cones and some plastic pumpkins that I got from Amazon a few years ago. This print, printed out years ago, Happy Autumn. And this is what I got from a cafe stroke craft place. And all I've done is I've taken the pink ribbon off, and I've just put this lovely bronzy gold band on. Again, I'm not sure if what I've shown before, but in this box underneath, I keep it there, I keep my Yankee candles in there for my burner, so they're just handy to keep there. I have said this is the only bookcase I've got and the only books we have in the house. I do use my Kindle a lot, and I've said this before, I have, like this was a charity shop find for our granddaughter. I have started, as I've shown here before, some books for our granddaughter to keep up, and I've just added a couple of little wicker baskets just to go with my wicker paper wrap, which I've shared before, which we keep our slip-on clogs in case I have to go out in the garden for any reason, or for washing, that sort of thing. So I'm just going to scoot round because I did change the canvas. Excuse me. Inspire someone today. This one, I believe I paid something like £3.49 from B&M. It wasn't this year, it might have been last year. So, and it's got, excuse me, all the leaves there. So, I haven't done much in my cubby. I have got my silver pumpkin up there, and I've got another pumpkin down here, and this one is the third one to that set. It was a red, silver and black, and I've just put it on a candlestick that I had from Poundland, and I've just left it with my little picture that I've done and my two little pumpkins, paper pumpkins that I made. I haven't done a lot in here because there's no need. I've got a lot going on in here as it is. As I say, I believe I showed you this in a vlog I did recently. I've just flicked the duster over and the hoover. I've just got to put my hoover away. And I've got a pile of ironing that I've just done actually today. I've sorted a pile of paperwork out as well. So I've just got to recycle because it is actually our rubbish pickup day tomorrow. So that's one reason I try and get all paperwork and everything sorted out. So like I recycle all the envelopes. We burn all the paperwork that's got private details on in our garden incinerator. It's just easier. Again, I've said this before, I've burnt out 2 paper shredders in the past. So there's nothing different here, except I have taken off one of my little vases. This is what I do, I swap bits and pieces around, and I'm not sure, I've just left my little squirrel in the place where the vase goes. So pretty much a lot of the stuff I've had out most of the year. Our bedroom I cleaned the other day, so in a moment I'm going to put my knee up. I've got my laptop actually set up, so I'm going to try and get some comments replied to and have me coffee. So there's nothing that needs doing in there today. And I've cleaned the bathroom. Sorry how dark it is. And I haven't done an awful lot in here. The only thing I've added is right at the top there. I have this little tiny pottery pumpkin that I paid 25p from the car boot. So that pretty much stays all the same. So there's the bathroom. So that's all been done. And I can't show you the games room, although I haven't done anything in there because that's got the wedding projects in that I don't wish to share. And the other bedroom belongs to my son, which, although it's tidy, I don't feel right in actually sharing his private space. So that's possibly all I'll be sharing for today. I may include some photographs because there's a few little bits and pieces I have done, but on my stairs it's very awkward because it is so dark. I've tried putting the lights on and it still seems very dark to actually video, but to take photographs it seems to be okay. Now I'm very happy, as I probably said earlier on, about the projects we're getting done, and I think within a couple of weeks, everything will ease up and I can progress with my Christmas projects. So I think I'll say goodbye here. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.